the city of Charleston and all of us continue to mourn today for the 9 people murdered during a Bible study. The suspect has been caught, and he was trying to spark a race war in America.
The woman who turned in the suspect says God helped her to spot him. And as Caitlin Burke reports, Christian leaders are calling for love instead of hate in response to this tragedy.
The suspect of the Charleston shooting may be in custody, but grieving over the attack has only just begun.
We have some grieving too, and we've got some pain we have to go through. Parents are having to explain to their kids how they can go to church and feel safe, and that's not something we ever thought we'd deal with.
The suspected gunman has been identified as 21-year-old Dylan Roof. He was captured just outside of Charlotte, North Carolina, 12 hours after opening fire on an historic black church Wednesday night.
We will get through it. Our church will get through it. It's tough times, but I know for a fact everybody will press on.
Among the victims, the church's pastor, Clementa Pinckney, a beloved shepherd as well as a state senator. Survivors say he died doing what he loved, spreading the word. Federal law enforcement officers are investigating the attack as a possible hate crime. Survivors and even the suspect's friends say he spewed hate.
He said that he thought that the black in general as a race was bringing down the white race.
While Roof is accused of acting out of hate, there's been only love and unity in the wake of the tragedy.
Of course, I'm angry that he did it, but the Bible I use teaches us to love.
Communities across the country are also beginning to discuss the issue of church safety. Pastor and CBN News Chief of Police Chris Mitchell says the church is vulnerable, but it must not forget its mission.
Nationally, across the world, there's an increase in violence towards Christians. Of course, that would incite others that don't particularly care for the Christian faith to do those same type of attacks against us. So it's important for us to always remain vigilant, but yet at the same time, always operate with love.
Reports from across the country today that the church will continue to come together with vigils and other memorials to honor the victims. Caitlin Burke, CBN News.
Well, it's an opportunity. That's how I want to look at it. An opportunity for the church to come together and show how we can persevere through love. The Bible says that we're made more than conquerors through the love of Christ given to us. And now's the time to let that shine.